Hi, how are you? How's your Friday? It's Friday, okay? It's Friday, so I hope everybody is in a excited mood for Friday. It's gonna be a weekend, okay? And for us, it's gonna be, I think, a long weekend. Our kids' holiday on Monday. But anyway, so I want to talk about this. You know, what's better than money? What do you think? What's better than money? I think you can think of many things. I think there's many things that are better than money, isn't it? But I do know that there's some people say, you know, money is important. Of course it is, yeah. And you know, sometimes it's like, you know, if we say money is everything, then some people will say, no, it's not, okay. But if we say there are other things better than money, then some people will say, no, the only thing important is money. I think when we come to a point in the economy or our lifestyles and stuff like that, yes, you know, money becomes, especially now in this economy. Yes, I understand. But I think a lot of people, you know, well, a lot of people have different perspectives, right? We will think of things differently, especially about this industry, the business that I'm in, and the company that I partner with. So I'm in this business, network marketing, and I think a lot of people have this perception that, oh, you know, we're in it for the money and we're making the money, and we always talk about money, and of course, and well, it is a business, okay? So the most important thing about a business, of course, is it profitable, and, you know, is it worthwhile doing? But I think sometimes a lot of people may mistaken that it's all about the money. So today I'm going to talk about what's better than money. Okay. And again, that's my perspective. I'm sure you have something too. So after being involved in this business, because a lot of people might think, you know, is it you know, it looks good, you know, the traveling, the holidays are good, the results of the products are good, but you know, is money the only thing? So today I just want to share about my perspective as well, especially in this business for many years. What else is there? What else is there? Okay, than money. So yeah, I think there was a survey done in one of our Team Elite trips, and they asked all the Team Elites, and Team Elites are the 1% of all the leaders in our company. They are the cream of the crop. They are the top 1%. And I'm very privileged. Casey and I were able to be, you know, part of this amazing group of people, right? So, hi Jiahui. So in this survey, they ask, you know, what's the biggest thing that they have? Of course, there's many things. Of course, there's, you know, you can write anything as well. But after the survey, they found that what was surprising, one of the biggest things that they got, or the number one thing that they got from this business after building the business is personal development. You know, personal development. And I think sometimes that doesn't really come to mind. You know, like what's the biggest thing you get from our business is personal development. But that's the survey from 600 over Team Elites, and I would agree. That's why I said, you know, there's things better than money. Yeah, things better than money, and personal development, because you can make a lot of money, but if it doesn't grow you, it doesn't develop you into the person you want to be or you hope to be, then, you know, you might, you know, feel a bit empty, and you know, what's the meaning, isn't it? What's the meaning of things? And I think the meaning of things, or the meaning of why we're here, we find it as we are developing ourselves. Because, you know, if we don't grow, then what we know of ourselves is just this much. And to be able to determine what we are, our meaning based on this much information, probably won't paint you the right picture. But as we grow and we develop ourselves, then we realize, oh wow, I can do more things. I'm capable of other things, right? And we develop ourselves. So that's one of the big things. So personal development, and personal development could be many things. It could be from skills that you learn, because, you know, a lot of people may look at this industry and say, oh, you're just selling stuff and stuff. Well, you must understand, you know, Casey and I, when we came to this business, we had no selling skills, no business skills, no entrepreneurial skills. But in the process, we learned all these things: how to be an entrepreneur, how to build a business, how to build relationships, how to communicate with people, how to share, how to network, how to connect. So all those things are skills that we didn't know before. So we had to learn new skills, and it's surprising that, you feel, wow, there's so many things to learn, especially in a business, right? And so personal development is big. The other one, which is big, is also community. We probably wouldn't have made as many friends as we did if we didn't do this business, because if you work and as an employee 9 to 5, you go to work, come back, go to work, come back, other than meeting the colleagues, there's really no chance or to connect, right? But in a business, if you open a traditional shop, or if you open a traditional business, one of the key things is to meet people, is to connect, is to build your network, right? And that's why having networks are so important right now. So that's something to learn. Community, building relationships, those things are really important, and so I feel that I have more friends than I've ever had, building this business than if I were just in one company for the rest of my life, right? So those are meaningful relationships, because those relationships are part of the business. You build partnerships with people, and you see them grow, you see them develop themselves, and you feel proud of their development. And you know their families, you know their networks, you know who they connect with, you know their friends, you know their customers. So it's really a huge community that we're part of, and that's something that you wouldn't get from anything. So that's why it's like better than money, isn't it? Community relationships are better than money, and meaningful friendships are also very important. And I'm very, very grateful for all the partnerships and the friends that we make along the way, because we get to know them at a deeper level. And we go through challenges, we go through wins, we go through recognitions, celebrations together. And that creates stronger bonds, I feel. So that's something that I really, really cherish. So, personal development, community that you build. And also, when you come into this business, a lot of people may say, oh, you're just, earning the money and all that kind of stuff. But you don't realize that there are many businesses you could do. You could sell houses, you could do property, you could, do stock exchange, you could do cafe, you can sell something online. There's many, many things you can do. But I'm very proud of what I do, especially in this industry, because what we're doing is we are, recommending or sharing things that we're using that help us in our health to help improve other people's health. So we're in the health and wellness industry, beauty industry, which directly helps the person we talk to improve their health, improve their lives, improve their, because health is more important than money, isn't it? Yeah. And that health allows us to, give me a second. I just realized I didn't turn on the Wi-Fi, so probably it's not that fast. Hopefully it's connected now. So anyway, and this industry is helping people literally to be better, to live longer. So we're in the industry of helping people live longer. I'm not saying other industries are no good. I'm not saying that whatever business you're doing is not good. But sometimes, which is better than money, is knowing that what you're doing directly helps somebody. It gives them more energy to spend with their family. It gives them more time to spend with their kids. It gives them more health for them to do the things that they want to do, give them more confidence about themselves, their lives, their outlook, and their fitness. So they're confident to do things, be productive, exercise, play, do their work. So what's better than money really is giving people wellness, giving people health. To me, it's better than money. Again, money is important too, but I'm trying to show you that there are other things other than that. So again, the industry, and we'd like to say we're in an industry of being a force for good, helping other people to be better, to enjoy their lives. That's the big thing. Leadership is another thing. People don't realize how important leadership is until they are in a leadership position. So one of the big things that I got and that people in our industry have, is leadership. They develop their leadership ability. That means being able to empower others to be successful, being able to empower others to become leaders themselves, to become trainers, to become coaches, to empower others. So developing yourself is good for yourself, but as a leader, you empower other people. And I can't find, any other industry that can give us this kind of benefit. Let me just see. This kind of ability or flexibility. And then this is that helps you directly help other people, because we develop ourselves to be leaders to empower others. So leadership, is one of the cornerstones of this business. Is it better than money? Yeah, because if you're a leader, you can really make more money. Okay, so that's the key thing. And of course, what's better than more money? Making more money. Okay. So, of course, this business is as you build the business, as you develop yourself, as you develop other leaders, then, you're building your organization, you're building your business, you're growing it in many other countries, like, building it in Australia, in Europe, in South America, in 50 markets. So as you're building this business, you're spreading this good culture out, and you are helping other people become healthier with products. And the products are available in 50 markets. So that means that your business is growing in 50 markets. And that ability to not just make money once or twice, but making money, in terms of income as a continued process, expanding into other countries. So that's why I find exciting, and that's better than your money, because you're making more, right? So I hope that you see that relationship, versus what people may think that, Nu Skin is just making money and all that kind of stuff. So that's my sharing of why what this business does, and why it's better than money. Hope it makes sense. If you're interested, would like to know more, you can leave a comment or talk to the person who shared with you this video. I think they'll be very, very happy to share with you what this business entails, how you get started, how you can build. Again, there's no registration, there's no purchases necessary, there's no annual fees, there's no fees to join, and you can participate with this, in 50 countries. All right, so that's my sharing today. Hope it makes sense. All right, so see you soon. Take care. Have a great weekend.